The first time I ever played Palworld, there were plenty of pals that I thought were pretty cool, but one that caught my eye early on was going to be Warsect. With their design being based off a Hercules beetle, which I personally think are really cool, along with their overall stocky build, I knew right away that this was a pal I wanted to add to my team. So today I want to show you all how to upgrade this awesome tanky pal. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Speakerhead, and today I'm going to be showing you all how to upgrade Warsect. But before we get into the video, just a friendly reminder that if you enjoy any of the music you hear during this video or just want to support the channel in general, it's all part of my DMCA free music label, Speakerhead Studios. All the music on this label is completely DMCA free, so go ahead and use any of these songs for your content creating needs. We currently have over 70 songs available with more added frequently, so if you're interested in checking that out, all the links will be in the description below. Finally, I want to give a quick shout out to the person who suggested I make an upgrade guide on Warsect. I very much appreciate your support towards the channel. But with all that out of the way, let's get back to the guide. Now, before getting into any upgrades for Warsect, it's best to go over the basics of them first. Warsect is a ground and grass type pal that can be found on the second sanctuary island located towards the left side of the map, along with also being able to be found as the level 30 boss towards the center of the map next to the Gobfin's turf teleporter. When it comes to their partner ability, while fighting together, Warsect will increase the player's defense stats along with reducing damage from fire. With a level 1 partner ability, they'll increase the player's defense stats by around 3.5%, and with a level 5 partner ability, they'll increase the player's defense stats by around 7.5%. Now, as for exclusive skills, Warsect is going to have one exclusive active skill, which is Giga Horn. Finally, when it comes to their base skills, Warsect is going to be a level 3 in both lumbering and transporting, along with being a level 1 in both planting and handiwork, so they can be a pretty useful pal to have working around your base. But with the basics out of the way for Warsect, let's start upgrading them. So the first upgrade you want to do to Warsect is to upgrade one for good passive skills. Now, when it came to deciding on a good passive skill combination for Warsect, I personally went with two fairly similar combinations that both work very well with this pal. But the first set of passive skills I went with was Legend, Musclehead, Ferocious, and Serenity. With this passive skill combination, this will give your Warsect an 80% attack boost, a 20% defense boost, and a 30% cooldown on all active skills. As for the second passive skill combination, it's going to be the same as the first, but instead of Ferocious, I went with Burly Body. And with this passive skill combination, this will give your pal a 60% attack boost, a 40% defense boost, and once again a 30% cooldown on all active skills. Now, even though both of these are great passive skill combinations, for the sake of this video, we'll be sticking with the former just to show how strong this pal can really be. That being said, I personally prefer the latter combination due to working a bit better with their partner ability, so it's really up to the player to decide which build they prefer more. By the way, to help you get Legend onto Warsect for either of these combinations, you can breed either an Anubis and a Frost Stallion together, an Incineram and Jet Dragon together, along with a few other combinations I'll put on screen now to help you get the skill onto them. So once you've got a Warsect with a passive skill combination you prefer, the next way to upgrade them is by using a pal condenser. By using a pal condenser, you can upgrade a pal's partner ability along with increasing their general stats. On top of this, once a pal is fully upgraded in a condenser, all of their base skills will increase by 1, which is really helpful. With a total of 117 pals, you can upgrade a pal 4 times in a condenser, with level 1 needing 4 pals, level 2 needing 16 pals, level 3 needing 32 pals, and finally level 4 needing 64 pals. But assuming it took you a few attempts to get a Warsect with the passive skills you prefer, you should have enough to upgrade them at least a couple of times in a condenser. Now, once you've finished upgrading your pal in a pal condenser, the next way to upgrade Warsect is in a Statue of Power. With a total of 30 small pal souls, 18 medium pal souls, and 18 large pal souls, you can give any pal a 30% boost in attack, defense, and health. And to help you get pal souls, here's a list of every pal in the game that drops pal souls of all 3 sizes. So once you've finished upgrading your Warsect in a Statue of Power, the next way to upgrade them is by hitting that subscribe button and liking the video. It really does help out the channel. But the actual next way to upgrade Warsect is by feeding them pal fruits. By using ability glasses unlocked at level 34, you can see the hidden potential stats of any pal, which are the stats that pal fruits upgrade. With each pal fruit upgrading 1 stat by 10, what you want to do is feed your Warsect all 3 types of pal fruits until all of these stats are at 100. Now, to get pal fruits, you can either obtain a random pal fruit after defeating any raid boss, or you can buy them from a metal merchant located at any destroyed church on the map using dog coins. And for those who plan on buying pal fruits from a metal merchant, a tip I like to give is to use a Catress to help you get dog coins. While fighting together, they make neutral pals drop more items when defeated, which works on Mimogs and dog coins. Also, remember to upgrade your Catress and a pal condenser to further increase the amount of dog coins Mimogs drop. Now once you've finished upgrading your Warsect with Pal Fruits, this is currently all the permanent upgrades you can do to them at this time. That being said, there still are a couple of temporary upgrades you can do to them, and the first of those is with food. Depending on what food you or your pal eats, they can grant a wide variety of benefits such as attack boosts, defense boosts, work speed boosts, along with many others. My main go-to foods for combat purposes are Eikthydir Loco Moco and Eikthydir Stew. However, I highly recommend looking through all the different types of foods you can craft to see which ones might work best for you. So the second and last way to temporarily upgrade your Warsect at this time is by taking advantage of either Bristla or Demud's partner ability. Both of these pals' partner abilities will increase the power of pals with certain element types. Demud's will increase the attack power of ground type pals, and Bristla will increase the attack power of grass type pals. Since Warsect is both of these types, you can use either of these pals to increase their attack power, but both pals will grant a 10% attack boost with a level 1 partner ability. However, with a level 5 partner ability, they'll grant a 20% attack boost. That means if you were to have 4 fully upgraded versions of either of these pals in your party alongside your Warsect, they'll gain an additional 80% attack boost. Now if you upgraded your Warsect the same way as I did in this video and also went with the offensive passive skill combination, their stats should generally look like these depending on which foods you fed your pal. And if you went with the defensive passive skill combination, then their stats should generally look more like these. But instead of just showing a bunch of numbers on screen, we're going to see how strong Warsect really is by having them do a quick battle against Victor and Shadowbeak. I will mention that I'll be using the offensive version of Warsect for this battle. However, as I mentioned before, both of these passive skill combinations work very well for Warsect. And finally, for those who are curious, these are the active skills that my Warsect will be using during this fight. But without further ado, let's fight Victor and Shadowbeak. Alright, Warsect, let's see what you got, buddy. Nice damage, my dude. So far, not too bad, but that spine move definitely is the one that's doing a lot of the carrying during this fight so far. Watch out. I mean, considering how much Divine Disaster does, I'm kind of surprised how well Warsect is tanking these hits. I'll admit he's not exactly doing a lot of damage during this fight so far, but he definitely is holding his own when it comes to defense because he's taking a lot of hits and he is not losing health too bad. And like I mentioned before, I like to use the more defensive version of Warsect just because it helps out with his partner ability a lot better, but I'm kind of surprised how much the offensive version is holding his own right now, even against like moves like Divine Disaster. Big laser. I might pull him back, not because I need to, but because they're kind of playing this ring around the rosy game with this pull. Here, let me do this. Come here. Big hits on both sides. Big laser, watch out. Like it didn't even hit him. I don't know why that laser didn't do anything, but whatever. These hitboxes are so janky. I've seen numerous lasers like go directly through each pal and it has done 0 damage. Yeah, look at that. It went directly through him and like half the damage didn't even hit him. See, if my pal actually hit all the damage he was supposed to, if the hitboxes didn't suck, he would be just absolutely annihilating this guy, but it's fine, I'm not mad. See, look at all that damage when it actually fully hits. I'm gonna pull him back just first off so that doesn't completely melt through him, but I'm also gonna get him over to the middle just because I hate it when they get stuck in that corner. Like it's nothing, Warsect. Return fire. Why are you targeting me? I didn't do nothing. Why do they like getting stuck on the pole so often? Come here. Come here. No. Don't just shoot me from there. Actually, come over here. Come on, dude. I mean, that's kind of what I meant, but that doesn't help. I want you in the middle. Come here. I'm on a time limit. Oh my gosh. There we go. Finally. Didn't even mean to have Warsect back so long. I just wanted to get him out of the sides. I'm not worried about us actually like defeating this guy, but it is a little annoying that it took that long. Are you gonna hit him with an attack? There we go. Tanking that attack. Once again, on the sides again. Ain't doing nothing. Dude's just looking at a pole right now. Come on, Warsect. We got 2 minutes, pal, and you gotta do some damage. Hate to see that. Uh-oh. I'm glad that I can go through poles. Come on, Warsect. One last good hit, buddy. There we go. GG's. I will admit, a bit of a janky fight. A lot of those hitboxes just did not want to actually connect with attacks. But yeah, other than that, also the fact that he didn't want to get out of the sides of the battle area, that was really annoying. They just kept on getting stuck on the poles. But other than that, not too bad of a fight. I was very impressed with Warsect, and I mean, to be honest, like I said, I usually just use him as a defensive pal more than an offensive pal, so at the end of the day, I am personally happy with how he did during this fight. Now with that battle concluded, I hope this shows just how powerful you can make Warsect. But that's going to be my upgrade guide on Warsect. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know if you found this guide helpful, and also let me know what pals you'd like to see me upgrade next. Finally, once again, if you enjoyed any of the music you heard during this video or just want to support the channel in general, it's all part of my DMCA free music label, Speakerhead Studios, which you can check out in the links down below. But that's all I have to say for now, so thank you all very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch all y'all in the next one. Take it easy, everybody.